Well, Coach Joe Spinks, Eastern Guilford Wildcats, got a big win tonight over Southern Guilford. Coach, so first of all, kind of assess the win tonight, your team's win, not necessarily the score, the final score that mattered. Just assess how your team played and how you got this victory tonight.
I'll be honest with you. I was not totally happy with the way we played. I made a decision to make, choices to switch up the lineup because my football guys been doing double duty and
right.
Trying to keep the legs fresh going into the playoffs. We just lit out of rhythm. I felt rotations on defense should have been better. Just those small things and. Unselfishness was not quite there because guys were used to playing together. I'm always happy for a win, but, you can never be satisfied, and I don't want to be satisfied. And that's what I was trying to teach them.
Yeah, I guess the way the score was, it did give you a chance to do a little bit more coaching, a little more teaching than usual anyway.
Yeah, we got the try stuff that we've been working on, because you never know what you're going to face in the playoffs, and especially with the new format this year, your first round game could be an actual third round game that you had a year ago. So we're trying different stuff, different lineups, trying to go small ball and then try to use our length and go bigger and try to see how those combinations work.
With us, Coach Joe Spinks, Eastern Guilford Wildcats just got a win over Southern Guilford, just knocked off the Storm. If you will, kind of break down this statement you have for the team, a statement during the game you made. Everybody needs to be doing their job. Everybody on the court is going to do their job, no matter who it is. Everybody's going to do their job. That went to a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, it went to me, first of all, because I was thinking it, because I think I was sitting instead of co-coaching there and watching one time. But it went to my players, I thought we gave up too many easy opportunities, had too many turnovers. One or two statements was to our friends in black and white.
Right.
And, but they chuckled and we moved on from it. But it was more meant for my guys to finish off the game well.
And finish strong. What about this? Gosh, you got so many seniors on this team. I don't know how many guys you got coming back next year. A lot of seniors on this team. It's, I've seen these, guys. I was just commenting KD. I've been watching him since he's been in the 7th grade down to middle school. And I know he's going to be going to Mars Hill and Camille and those guys. So, it's going to be, it's tough because you got so many seniors, and when you get these kind of leagues, you want them all to play. You want them to remember this season, but you also want to be safe at the same time and not exploit the other team sometimes. So it's just tough that you have to coach around all these different things. So. And you also emphasize the fact you don't want to give these jerseys up right now. You want to keep wearing these jerseys a few more weeks.
Yeah, exactly. That's the goal. And, it's never, for me, it's never been about conference championships and tournaments. It's about what you do in the postseason. And, trying to have that culture here. You just want to do that right there and try to make it as fun as possible for them, even though they got to deal with somebody like me.
Yep.
That can be too hard sometimes, but I want them to enjoy it. So.
And take me, if you will, I think it was maybe about a year ago, I was listening to that game on the internet when you guys think you were down at Clayton maybe playing that ball game on that Saturday night, and that was one of the best games I think I've ever heard. That was just such a battle back and forth. You guys were so close to that game. How close is this team right now to be in shape to play a game like that in the playoffs?
That's the question mark. When we got beat by Asheboro, it was the perfect storm, I felt. We've been down on
That's the only loss of the year.
Yeah, and we had that 14-day quarantine, came back on a Monday practice, then we played Tuesday, practice Wednesday, then played Thursday, and then played Friday and lost to Asheboro on Friday. So, that's never the excuse. Asheboro played better than us, but in those situations, we got to be able to overcome that type of adversity, and that's the one time we've been challenged this year. So, it's just hard to say. I was telling one of the parents tonight, I said, this team has so much potential to be great, and I think they're satisfied with being good, and we want greatness. So I think that's the hard thing with, teenagers, not to live in the here and now and to think about the future and what your goal is. So that's my job, and that's where it comes in for me. And I think sometimes people think I'm overbearing, but I got to prepare them for the most difficult situation they can have, and they can get through with me in practice. I think they can do it like on the court.
Got to maximize this whole thing at this current time. What about a matchup with a team like Northern Guilford in the first or second round? How would that be, you think? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I haven't really followed any other teams, just like in our conference. I was told that they having a pretty good season over there. I'm known in the past with Northern. They've always been good battles with us. So, I've always enjoyed playing against them. And, I hate that they, when we changed conferences, they didn't want to play us anymore. So, but it would be an interesting game.
Yeah, 13-0 right now they are, and you're like 9-1. I think with a win tonight, it's going to be a great matchup. I hope it doesn't come in round one. Maybe we can come better in round two down the road. But this is going to be a quick session once this playoff gets going. It's going to be a lot different this year.
Yeah, like I said, you could easily face a number 2 team out of a tough conference, and it'd be like a 3rd or 4th round game. So like on the first round.
Coach, thanks for your time tonight. Congratulations on the win, and keep pushing these kids. That's what your job is. You keep doing your job. You're doing a great job at it. Keep pushing these kids.
Thank you. Appreciate it.